Today will be an interesting day for Kath. Having just completed her pilot certificate, she starts her cross-country training. Kath's never one to shy away from a challenge, so we've jumped into the larger Jabiru J230 aircraft for today's flight. Needless to say, she located all required waypoints and did 2 great landings in the larger aircraft as well. Not a bad job for a first try. So enjoy.
Bit more. All up, 1800, keep going. You want to put a load on it, a bit more. Out there. That's it. Little drop, good. Not much. Done. 1, 2, 3, good.
Okay. Up on. Oh.
You're the pilot now, not me, right?
I know.
You do what you want to do.
1. Nothing coming that way?
Yep, there you go. Get much harder on the feet, this one.
Yeah.
Yep. You make your quality rolling, if you want to.
Traffic Mode Bridge, Jabiru 7560, entering and backtracking runway 19, Traffic Mode Bridge.
Yeah, so you find it's much heavier on the feet, this one.
Yeah.
Just bigger springs. When we do the turn at the end, really you might even go off the grass. Even if you have your foot all the way to the floor, it's still really a big turning circle. Push really hard. That's it, right round. Beautiful. That's not too bad. You go on the grass, it doesn't matter.
Traffic Mode Bridge, Jabiru 7560, lined up and rolling, runway 19, Traffic Mode Bridge.
Knots, just hold it there. Just wait, there it is, we're off. So it gets off quickly, doesn't it?
Yeah. Really quickly.
So today we're not going to worry about times and
Yep.
measurements, we just want you to get used to navigating, alright?
Okay.
All traffic, Murray Bridge, Lima India goes entering backtracking 19 for circuit.
Traffic Mode Bridge, Jabiru 7560, turning downwind, runway 19, Traffic Mode Bridge.
Lovely and smooth the air, isn't it? Look
Yeah.
at that ball, kid. Look at that
I
ball,
know.
beautiful. Gee, you've been taught well. So now we're going to depart downwind.
Yep.
And what's going to be our first direction that we want to head? Now, unfortunately, you're going to have to watch this. That's the only way you know you are.
Yep. Oh. 5.
So what's the number?
5.
005, is it?
0, 0.
So what are we tracking at the moment? 030. Oh, that makes sense because remember we said also on the chart,
Yep.
what's the direction in relation to Manham?
Yeah, that's
to the left. So that's all you have to hit. Don't worry about the compass for now. Good.
Traffic Mode Bridge, Jabiru 7560, departing downwind, runway 19 and tracking north. Traffic Mode Bridge.
On climb to 3.
On climb to 3005. Traffic Mode Bridge.
So this is really, at this stage, it's free fall.
Yep.
Because you've got to get used to flying a different aircraft, which is good. So now all you have to do is set yourself up in relation to the known feature, which we
Yep.
know is Manham.
Yep.
And because this is the nose is more difficult to see over, just pitch over the top and see if you can see the silos. Where are the silos? Apamura.
Yep.
So where do you have to be in relation to their momentum? So once you've got yourself where you think you should be, just let it settle down and have a look at the compass, and we're flying north. So that's nearly where we wanted to be, isn't it? So that says your calculations and the winds given to you by the Bureau match.
Traffic Murray Bridge, Jabiru 5246, taxiing to Hold Point Bravo. Traffic Murray Bridge.
Just bring the power back just a tad. You want about 2,800. About there, that's it. And you're still doing 105, which is nice. So we're in trouble here. Comes up very quickly, doesn't it? A bit of cloud.
Traffic, Foxtrot 8624 is lining up and rolling on 19, the flight to Taylor Bend. Roll those traffic.
That's it, so leave it at 3,000. You can't get up to where you wanted to be. That's all you can do. It's about safety.
Traffic Murray Bridge, turbulent 908, taxiing to Hold Point Alpha. Traffic Murray Bridge.
Okay, and then to change.
This one is that button there. That's it, 1, 2, 6, 7, perfect. And the thing is that you can book, well, there's a lovely straight road going from Manham to the left of the thing, and there's also a pipeline alongside of it. See, and you'll find, a bit hard to see it on that one, you'll see there's a pipeline there as well. Yep. So now we're drifting a little bit, so that we knew that north was about right, didn't we? And this will go the wrong way. If you go that way, it'll go the other way for a while. You have to wait for it to settle down. Now here's an example of a cloud. There's no reason why you can't go past it. It's not allowed to go into it.
I must say, it's very convenient being left-handed.
Yes, in this situation it would be. Always keep checking that heading, because you'll be amazed how quickly you'll get off course. So just out of interest, what did you think your ground speed was going to be up here?
120 or 112.
Okay, but we bargain on 100, so that's fine. So you're doing, that's not, keep it there, you're 110. So if we had 100, if you had 10 onto your 112, 122, look what we're doing. 121. So your calculation happens to be totally correct. It's a good thing to know. Have a look at this again. I'll head over that way a bit more. And if you make small movement, the head, keep it there. Now keep it straight. And this will take a little while to catch up. It's got to be in unaccelerated, straight and level flight. So now you've got to go around a bit more. So just keep coming around a little bit at a time. You knew that was right when we left, didn't we? So now we're coming around. So what's another feature we could find now? What's something else that would stick out like a sore toe? So we know we're roughly on track.
So there's another.
It's hard to see, isn't it? This one's white.
So we've got silos over there.
That's what you want to find.
So that's probably Sanderson as a guess.
Scaring part is the word probably. It could probably be Canberra, maybe. I don't know.
So what we will see is, if it is Sanderson, there'll be a big bitumen road going east-west from that to the silos.
It's lost a bit of height. Fix that up.
So I dropped down.
Oh, you've got some cloud cover? Good. You thought ahead. Another thing with this aircraft, because it's just that much heavier and faster, is, you might have heard in some of the videos I've said before, never ever let the aircraft be where your brain hasn't been 10 minutes before. So get ahead. Hey, you see clouds coming, that's fine, so get ahead of it, because this takes a while to slow down. It has far more inertia than the little ones. Yeah, so this is a good example, as I said before, that we should be flying at 3,500, but we can't because we've got this. So we just have to be more alert for other traffic. That's all we've got to worry about now.
Yeah.
They expect us not to be here in this direction. So can you see what you were looking for, your roads and whatever?
I'm fairly sure this is my road out here. I'll just wait until I go over it.
Yeah. Does it feel faster to you that we're moving faster?
Yeah,
well, we're doing 120 knots across the ground. Coming back will be a bit slower. So what's the next town item that we're about to pick up, do you think? After that one there.
Yep. But now we should fly directly over Sedan. Cambria should be off to our left.
Have a look, see if you can find it. I can see it.
Oh, there we go.
Yep. So this gives us another reference up here. We're still doing north, which is good. So how will you know? We're just going to overfly Truro, we won't land there. But we'll do an orbit over the top of it, just so you can familiarise yourself.
Yep.
Because these will become, now you're licensed, these will become things you do once we'll send you out on a solo nav.
Yep.
So it's nice to know what these airfields look like Aldinga from above.
Yeah.
So you need to know when you're 10 miles away because you need to make a call. And 1267 is correct, so that's good.
Yep.
So you have to know when you're going to be 10 miles.
Yeah, so we're 10 miles out over Sedan into Truro. So I marked that up.
Good. My aeroplane just for a minute. I want you to come over this way. I'm going to whack it the wing. Look at this side now. What's down there?
Okay.
Hank? Strips.
Yep.
I don't know what it is. Most probably private. But it's a ripper.
So I'm just thinking we haven't accidentally just gone past Sedan instead, have we?
I don't know.
I think we have.
I think we might have.
I think we
And
have.
that might be a Sedan airport.
Yeah.
Where should that
would
be in
make
relation to the road and you?
Yes, so that makes perfect sense that Sedan airstrip.
So you meant to be to the left of it, right of it, or over the top of it?
I'm meant to be over the top.
So you're a little bit to the left, aren't we?
Yeah.
So just a touch.
Yep.
That should be enough. So that
Yep.
should then keep us... Look at this.
Yep.
You've got to keep watching that.
Yep. Traffic Truro, Jabiru 7560, 10 miles to the south, will overfly at 2,500. Traffic Road Bridge.
Traffic Truro.
Correction, Traffic Truro.
Too much excitement, Kath. That's what it is. Spot on here still, so
Yep.
not many other features out here, are they?
No.
And where you're going to head's going to be less.
Yeah.
So 10 miles, I guess we should start to see it.
So there's the airstrip.
Man. Ah! Over here?
Yep.
Yeah, good. Bound to come over the top of it. So, do a right hand, left hand, or whatever you want, I don't care. Just have a look from above, see, there are a lot of strips here. Okay, so get yourself thinking about another heading. What number do we say we wanted?
70.
70. So that east is 90, so it's a little bit to the left.
Yep.
And what's a major feature that could take us straight there?
The road.
Look at that. Is that hard or what?
Yep.
So, I mean, and again, particularly, just bring the power back, we're a bit fast, that's it. So, whilst we want to track, you know, the quickest way possible, Have you heard of IFR before?
Sorry?
IFR?
Traffic Jabiru 7416.
I follow roads.
Soft runway 18
It's meant to be instrument, right?
Yeah.
But it's, I follow roads. So why wouldn't you follow this road if it's going to take you straight to Waikerie? So we want, now which way are we headed? We want 3,500 if we can.
Yeah.
But we can't get that high, but we could get a little higher. We're going over some crappy country now, look at this. You wouldn't want to land in there.
Yep.
So I'd be pushing up a little bit if I could, maybe just go through the bottom of that little rain band there, and then it should be fine again.
Is there a point where you go, well, I can see blue sky, you know, I'm going to Toronto, I can see blue sky out that way.
Head out that way.
Head out that way and go.
Because by then you'll have GPSs and whatever, so but yeah, you depend on the height of this. If it meant we could get up another 1,000 feet, I would have gone over there.
Yep.
Just because we're over this nasty country here.
Yep.
And you really want to start looking for. I mean, it may be that you'd have to land over there in the boulder patches over there. You might hit a tree.
Yep.
But just hit the smallest tree you can find.
Yep.
In the case of an emergency, of course. And where possible, don't fly over this dark stuff.
Yeah.
That's really dangerous. So this is an example of how we can use a radio as well. We're on 1267, which is exactly what you should be on. 1253, is that still our area frequency?
Yep.
I don't think it is.
The whole way through to Manor.
Was it?
The whole way through.
I'll do it. Waikerie 1253, correct. Okay. So what we can do with the dual radio is hit this dual button here.
Correct.
And now we're listening. This is our still our in use one.
Yep.
Correct, body 362, thanks.
But we're listening to Melbourne, to area frequency. That's the Rex guys.
Morning 16413, we're calling follow 240, question follow 370.
So we're still...
If you talk, that's what you talk on, but we're listening on that one.
Yep.
If we wanted to speak to them, we'd need to switch it.
Yep.
Turn off for now. Just a little thing you can learn.
Yep.
So what will be on this road as we cross the river? What's the town?
Town.
And there's a town there. Was that work or what? It's fun, isn't it? All of a sudden it puts some, what am I doing this for? Now I know. If we could, we can't because we've got the cloud. If we could be correct, what height would we be flying at now?
3,500.
Correct. Or 1,500,
Yep.
but not over this stuff, I wouldn't.
Yeah. But it's better to be at this height and be much
Safe.
more alert.
Oh, you
Yeah.
you just have to look more for other traffic.
Yeah.
Looking over here, all good.
Yeah.
So just for the exercise now, we're trying to get you just to navigate more than to learn too much. Just do your clear off checks. Let's go through one of those off that sheet. Again, it's there so you don't forget it.
So compass, well, we're
Just deviate a little bit. But
too far east, but that's
yeah, we're not
okay.
far
We
off,
know
that's good.
exactly where we are.
Yep, see the road there?
We're exactly overhead Blanchetown.
Yep.
Fog.
So we're not doing our bookwork
Yeah.
today, so that's okay. We'll skip that one for now. I know where we are.
Yep. Engine. 1, 2, 3.
This one here, I'm a little cautious about. It hasn't moved at all. So what we might do when we take off from Waikerie is we might really make it steeper, just see if we can warm it up a bit. See if, oh no, it is coming up a little bit. It's running. It should be cold, but it's very cold, which is, I guess it's cold outside. Okay. But I'm watching those, yep, that's good.
Attitude, so we know we're not at the correct attitude, but we're being cautious.
Yep, with the terrain.
And we know what the terrain is. We're on the correct frequency, so check that. Know where we are.
Yep. And again, it's only a short run, but you then should be looking up here and looking at how much fuel physically is there and there, because they'll want to see that written up here if ever you get pulled over by CASA. Well, for your own good as well, of course, but they want to see you logging your fuel. If you landed up here and the CASA was there, they'd want to see that you started off with 80 and that you've noted now you've only got 70.
Yep.
Okay?
Okay.
That's for your own safety.
Yep.
And what was the last one?
Landing.
Yeah, so we're looking for places, obviously a lot out this side, not overpacked behind us. And again, you know, thinking about should we go up above the clouds, and you can't hear of course. Have a look in the distance, see the sunshine?
Yeah.
So that's telling you that you've got clear above the cloud there, because the sun can get through, but not here.
Yep.
So if you're thinking about going up, don't.
Yeah.
So how will we know when we're 10 miles this way?
So there are some lakes off to the left, and I reckon that's it.
Yep. Again, this sort of country that you're travelling through, they can be dry lakes.
Yep.
So you don't expect necessarily water to be in them.
Yep.
And where's the airfield in relation to this road and the town?
So the town
Can I have your pen for a minute? Whoops, sorry. That, no, it's all right. Just a point. That little, that little, where am I? So there's the town there, and then there's a silo there.
Yep.
That's past the town, isn't it?
Yep.
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 And there's two.
And it's on the main road.
What do those two crosses mean?
Gliders.
Sorry?
Gliders.
There's one plane towing the next.
Yep.
So I doubt whether the gliders there today, but we'll hear of them anyway.
Traffic Wakery, this is Jabiru 7560 at 10 miles to the southwest at 2,500. Traffic Wakery.
Inbound.
Inbound. Inbound 5 minutes.
See all these paddocks down here, the ones that have been reaped
at
some stage. If you look at the colour of it out there, you'll see that they're quite a sandy colour.
Yep.
They're all basically sand dunes.
Yeah.
And they always run, the ridges always run from east to west, west to east. So if you have to land in one, don't land across them, because you just go up and smash.
Yep.
So even though it might be hairy land, always land along them.
Okay.
So always land into the east or the west.
Yep.
Not till you get down low and you see all of a sudden, whoa, I've got a hill in front of me.
Yeah.
Not a nice place to land.
So I reckon, I think that's the airstrip over there. You
think you're right.
You sort of see the dirt on either end of the bitumen in the middle.
Spot on. They start coming down now. So what height are they in relation?
So they are at 140, 100.
So the circuits are about the same as Murray Bridge, aren't they?
So, but I want to fly over the top before I come
So
down.
you want to be at 1,500, something like that?
Yeah.
Just to have a look, orbit over the top. This is the bitumen runway.
Yep.
There's a windsock there.
Yep.
And there's one there.
Oh, yeah.
That's a windsock with a light in it.
Yep.
That one hasn't got a light.
Okay.
So it's basically either end of the runways.
Yep.
It really hard to read sometimes from up here.
Traffic 6 miles west of Wellington, Romunia, Hotel, Cessna 206, 5 minutes to drop from 5,000. Expect 6 canopies overhead Langhorne airfields, traffic 6 miles west of Wellington.
I think it's coming from the south, isn't it? From behind us? What do you think? Yeah, come around, are you watching it? I think we're going to fly up the small hole, right?
Yep. Yeah, so it's pretty much due south.
Correct.
Bit south.
Yep. So we're going to use the gravel runway.
Yep.
Okay, so let's have a look on the chart now and work out which runway's that.
And
How would you get onto it now?
okay, so I'm trying to double check that it's not a right-hand circuit.
Which is not.
Not?
Yep.
Okay, so heading that way. So circuits are that way.
Yep.
So I will come around, I'll descend on
This side?
this side.
Yep.
And then join midfield
Cool.
crosswind.
Yep, that'll let me. We'll need to come down now, we're feeling climbed a bit of height, doesn't it? So just keep going around to the left.
Yep.
But you can see what I mean about the change in the colour of the runways?
Yep.
And where that white line is, that's where the lights are.
Yeah.
So always land on the bitumen. Don't land on the gravel.
Traffic Wakery, Jabiru 7560, joining midfield crosswind, runway 20, Traffic Wakery.
Good.